5 sets, go stretch out, do some leg raises, come back, pick it up, do some shoulder shrugs, and go out, do some wide arms.
Hammer underscore Lee underscore Favantage is now
So
live.
they're like, oh,
Streaming games plus demos. Hammer.
Wally
Lifevintage.com.
doesn't look happy right now because we're doing this and this to his weights. It's like, yeah, you're fucking up my exercise.
You're messing with my shit right now.
It's like, I was like, I'm not taking long breaks. Literally, they're not even considered breaks. Break, and then I'm going in and doing another fucking thing to let those muscles rest while working out the other ones, and then going back and working those out again. Like the old man that was watching me, he's like, yeah, there you go, you got it. He's like, look at you doing bodybuilder shit. Yeah.
There you go, yeah.
He's like, you're going to get huge within the next few months. Like, yeah, I'm hoping to see a huge difference in about 5 months.
First. You are first
Guys,
scout
like,
in the
you
area.
keep
Congratulations.
doing this and you
Roll
don't
for initiative.
Fucking tear
Roll.
yourself up.
Twisty kidnapped rolled
He's
11.
like, I give you
Roll.
2 months before you start noticing difference, and people start noticing a difference.
Well, most people.
Yeah, because he's not kissing
Right.
my ass.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, about 2 months, you'll start noticing differences.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Without
yeah,
a doubt.
absolutely.
Well, with what you're pushing,
'Cause he's
probably
like-
a month
Right.
easy. You'll see.
Yeah,
a
I
big
told him
difference.
about what's going on. He goes, I'll tell you why they say you're looking bigger. Your back has been getting stronger, so you're not slouching anymore. It's like you've been walking with proper
Yeah.
posture. Now your shoulders look bigger, your chest looks bigger because you're actually standing up tall.
Yeah.
He's like, that's why. They're like, oh, he's getting huge. It's like, no, but you worked on the foundation. You're forcing good posture in your exercises, and now you're strengthening your posture. He's like, I can tell already that you've done strength and bodybuilding training before because you're focusing on the muscle groups that
Matters,
you need to at the moment. It's like, because he asked me, like, what are you doing today? I was like, I'm doing arms, chest, and shoulders. And he's like, really? All those? Like, absolutely all those. And he's like, what are you doing tomorrow? Core and back, and back of legs. And he's like, okay, strengthen your core, strengthen your back. This way here, those two exercises actually go hand to hand.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Look at you being badass over here. He's like, so what do you do for legs? It's like, right now, my lower back the way it is, I do a machine squat and I do leg press. He's like, all right, what are you looking at right now for leg press? Like right now, I believe it's 500.
We did put a lot of 45s on that bar.
So he's like, okay, so that's not bad. You weigh about what? 291 when I last weighed in. He's like, when are you going to do your next weigh-in? 3 weeks. He's like, I'm going to weigh myself every month, see where I'm at. He's like, all right. Why not more? I'm not in it for the speedy results. I'm in it for the long run. I'm older. My body can't do what it used to do. Like, to be honest with you, my body should never have done the things that it did. Because I did those things and I worked out that way, now my body's fucked up. Now, I need to do this so that I can get back to that, but do it the right way now.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have just gone to Iraq and started lifting 160-pound two-arm curls, 200-pound deadlift, or a shoulder press, and shit like that. Just because I can doesn't mean I should.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. I did what I could, even though I shouldn't have, and then I pushed it further. Because at that point, I wasn't worried about my posture, because I had that mindset of, oh, if I'm not cheating, I'm not trying.
Yeah.
Like, I should be doing this the correct way as often as I can, and whenever I can no longer do it the correct way, that means I have muscle failure, and now I need to go and do something else.
Yeah. As soon as you do that muscle group, do a different muscle. Yeah.
Which, now you see I do muscle failure, then I go on to something else, and then I come back. See, if I can't keep the right technique, right posture, and go. Just because I hit muscle failure once doesn't mean I hit muscle failure for the whole day.
No.
It just means, okay, I've done as much as I could in that sitting. I need to go and do this now, work out something else, and then I can come back and
Well,
do
when
this.
you're younger, you can do that more often because your recovery rate's higher. But your recovery rate ain't that high anymore.
No. And it doesn't help with Ma. Like, I actually got on the Ma yesterday because we went to the store, and I told her, hey, it's hot. Get what you need and come back out because we get the dog in the car. Right? I told her, like, I will sit with the dog so I can keep the AC going, but I told her, like, this temperature, our AC doesn't get that cold.
That's why I asked if you wanted to take that spare.
Oh, no, I'm talking about even for the car. I'm sitting out in the car waiting for Ma at Walmart.
Yeah, you're also burning gas. When you're
So
doing
I'm
that,
sitting there for
so-
2 hours waiting for Ma. And I
Well, you're already-
text her, I'm like, where are you? I told you to make this quick. It's hot. We got the dog in the car. We do not have water in the car. I was like, I'm passing out. The dog is passing out. You need to wrap this shit up. We need to go. And I told her flat out, like, this is why I don't like shopping with you in general. It's like, you ask why I do all my shopping by myself. This is why. Ant has gone shopping with you and me before, and he's gone shopping when it was just me and him. He will tell you there is a huge difference in the amount of time we're at a
There's
store.
ton difference.
And I was like, and I'm not forgetting stuff that I need. You tell me because I rush you, you forget this or you forget that. Make a fucking list and follow it. Hell, you tell me where everything's at in which aisle. So you know where things are if you make a list. Because she's like, you never get yourself anything cold. I was like, because it'll melt before you get done. So no, I don't bother getting the ice cream. I don't bother with this or this.
Yeah, you wouldn't get anything refrigerated or frozen because it'll take an extra hour to do anything else. So yeah. That's why you get that stuff last right before you check out, so it lasts longer.
And you've seen how I do it. I go from the dried space, like the waters. I'll get waters. Then I'd come down to the snack aisle. Okay, I'm going to get this for my bread, my sandwiches, whatever. Now we're going to go down to the next one. Okay, let's get some of this. Let's get some chili and things like that so I can make some actual food that
Schedule.
will nourish
AMR is
me.
live on Friday 8
By the way, I left
PDT.
you a lasagna in your freezer.
Add.
I saw the lasagna.
Amber.
I was like,
LifeVintage.com
what's
has
that?
merch. Look at it. Help an old
I
man help
can't eat
you.
it.
Really?
The pasta. The pasta has way too many carbs.
I know pasta has carbs, but why is that a problem?
Because I already have the fat. Me eating more carbs doesn't help with what I have.
Okay, I see.
Like I said, I got enough fat already. The idea is not taking more
Yeah.
and then just have that sit there. I'm trying to burn the carbs that I've already accumulated. And then this will here, for one, I will be bigger.
Yeah.
I will be stronger. And now once I get to that point where I lose the gut and I'm where I want to be muscle-wise, then I can start eating pasta once a week. Or I'm probably going to do it like once every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't miss it. I don't miss the sugars. I don't miss sodas. I don't miss the sweet teas. I still got a case of sweet tea I don't touch. I told Ma it's all hers. And she goes and buys a bunch of other fucking candies and sweets and like, you can have whatever you want of it. I don't want none of it.
That wasn't my goal.
She's like, what? I was like, I told you, I don't want none of that. Because she gets this idea all I want to do is eat salads. And it's like, no, I'm not eating just salads either. It's like, salad doesn't give me anything whenever I'm working out. It just doesn't. The amount it gives me is so abysmal, I just might as well not eat anything. I think a salad is for somebody who needs to fill in that time. I don't have time to fill in. I eat when I wake up. I go to work. I eat while I'm at work. I then go to the gym. I now eat bulk for breakfast because I know I'm not eating anything else until it's about time to go to work. So, I have to take in the proteins. I have to do this and this. The only way I can explain it to you is I'm on a high protein diet. I'm on a carnivore diet.
Basically, yeah.
That's exactly what it's called. It is a carnivore diet. I eat meats. I eat anything with protein. The idea is I eat as much protein with as little calorie intake as possible. Because again, I'm already fat. I already have the... As sad as it is, I have the ideal body fat to muscle ratio to start bulking. I don't need more fat. Honestly, I'm already on that fine edge. When I told a nutritionist I'm 291 pounds and I'm trying to bulk up, the guy's like, that's perfect. We can work with that, no problem. He's like, all we gotta do is get you into a routine, get you doing this and this, and then we can do that. So today, the reason I want to go by myself, they have trainers. I'm going to hire a personal trainer for the next few days.
Okay.
Ma's not going to like it because that costs money, but
Yeah, it costs money.
I'm going to get a personal trainer, at least for a few days, to work out the different muscle groups. So this way here, I have a routine established.
From what it sounds like, you already know what they're going to tell you. So why pay them money for what you're
Because they're going to show me the right way of doing it, the right grit. Because like I told you before, grit matters a lot.
Yeah, when we
And
were
the
looking
problem
at
I
that
have
before,
is it's instinct to do something that is comfortable and not do something that's uncomfortable. And sometimes to get the right pump, you have to do something that's slightly more uncomfortable.
Okay.
So having a trainer there to, hey, arms out further, or hey, your arms are too far out, bring them closer together, bring your arms up, bring them down, do that,
Okay.
right? This way here, I don't let myself cheat.
Okay.
Somebody there to keep me with the right form and technique. I have the dedication, I have the drive, I just need the guidance to make sure I'm doing it right. Otherwise, technique or my drive and my motivation doesn't mean shit. If I'm doing everything wrong just to make it easier on myself, I'm not doing much.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that I had issue with is the muscle that I don't use, right?
Mhm.
And that was the machine that I...
Oh yeah, it's triceps.
Right, yeah, the tricep one. That's the only one where I'm like, oh, that's an interesting muscle, you know.
Right.
That's the only thing that...
Like-
everything else hurts normal.
Like the
because
one
work.
I got was a new one. Like I managed to somehow or another work out exactly right there. Like right where that shoulder dimple's supposed to be at.
Yeah.
So I found a way to hit that. I've never hit that before in my life. Like even when I was into bodybuilding, triceps, the biceps, yeah, but the shoulders, never like that. But then again, I didn't do the, arms out like this either.
Yeah.
So I never really hit the upper back. So now I'm doing this more. It's like, oh my God.
Right. Well, that's one of the machines that was
different.
always busy too. You're not getting.
Oh,
in
I don't
line
even
for that.
use it. To be honest with you, yesterday I used all free weights until I did the tricep pull downs,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which nobody likes to use that one.
I've noticed.
So me and Merritt put about 200 pounds on that, and we're just pushing that motherfucker down. Like the problem I had at first was it was hitting my hips. So when Merritt finished his up, I could lower the seat more. Now I'm getting that full
Yeah.
extension. 200 something pounds. I'm not saying no problem. My face is like.
Well, you were doing that when it was 200 for the
Yeah.
reverse crunches, basically.
Mhm. But again, though, I don't do it to where, oh, I can do this all day. That's not getting me nowhere. Like, I got a guy that's like, oh, you should just do as little weight as possible and just go for as many reps. I'm like, that? No.
See, that's-
I was like, that's not how you bulk. It's like, that is great if you just want to look pretty. Absolutely. If all I want to do is just look pretty as a bodybuilder.
Look into the mirror.
But I want to do strength. I don't want to just look bigger. I want to be stronger. I was like, I do flexibility training at the end so that I can be stronger. He's like, I was like, but man, what you're wanting to do, that's great for anybody else.
Well, your friend that's actually focusing on stretching and getting more flexible, that he seems more, this is what I need to do, right? So
hey, he says it himself. He doesn't like them, but he respects them. Absolutely, he flat out says, like, look, man. Because when Shibley came up there and started stretching with me, I told Shibbles, I was like, only thing I can tell you to do, brother, is what you're comfortable with doing. Do just enough to where it hurts, and then stop. And just sit there until that doesn't hurt. And then afterwards, give it a little rest, walk it off, go back, do it again. Like yesterday, I did unassisted splits. So I'm getting back to where I was. For a 291-pound dude doing splits again, that's great. I tell people all the time, like, how many fat people do you know that can do splits like that? Ha ha ha. And then some other guy that does this shit on a professional level, he's like, you actually doing flexibility is going to make you stronger than ever. Just because of the fact that not only are you strengthening your muscles, you're strengthening and stretching your tendons, you're doing good. He's like, there ain't nothing wrong with what you're doing. He's like, maybe throw in a little bit more core. Like, yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I can do push-ups. Yay. I wasn't able to do that for a while. So now I'm doing normal push-ups. I'm able to do all the other cool stuff I used to do. And then it's going to get easier and easier and easier as I'm building strength, losing the belly, because now my weight is going to be more proportionately balanced through my body.
True.
Because right now all my weight is here. So as I start losing this and my muscles start feeding off of it and growing, I'm going to be more proportionate, which means I can now start doing balance training again. That'll be great. Get my balance training, I can do even more flexibility training. And then the idea is for me to get back into martial arts and start training myself again on a higher competitive level.
I don't know about that one,
Well, obviously Mod's not going to go to tournaments, but I can still do the training, I can still condition it.
I understand competitive level, but being in it is different.
Yeah, Mod's not going to let me. Ma will never let me, but it doesn't hurt for me to be better than an average person.
True.
Let's put it that way. This way here, if I do have to defend myself,
No
I'm
problem.
better than average.
Yep.
So unless you know what you're doing,
The odds are low for that. So.
so a lot of the people that want to pick a fight on the street are little street thugs, have no idea what they're doing.
Usually.
Yep. I was laughing so hard though. Had the dude come up there, scrawny little dude. Like, so you said you used to do self-defense and stuff like that, right? I was like, yeah. What would you recommend for somebody my size? I was like, how fast do you run? He's like, huh? I was like, how fast is your 100-meter dash? Who's this? Like, all right, so what you want to do is you want to turn around and run in the opposite direction as fast as you can. Preferably someplace where there's a lot of people.
Yes.
What? Like, I'm a fat ass, so I can only run so far before I just die tired. Like, so, even for me, depending on the size of the person will determine what I'm going to do anyway.
Exactly.
If I get a young Arnold Schwarzenegger staring me down, about to beat my ass, I'm probably going to kick him in the dick as hard as I can and turn and run as fast as I can.
I would go with that, yeah.
I think, and the best part is it works with anybody. Because half the time, people don't want to get that tell. They don't want to pull their knife out too early until they get right upon you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's, oh,
it has
well,
to be,
now
it
you
has to be
can't
a
run.
surprise.
What you going to do now? Kick you in the nuts and run? The knife doesn't do you much good if your hands are doing this.
Exactly.
And I don't mean
Now your stance is wrong, right? Your stance sucks now.
Your weapon is only a threat if it's between you and me.
Exactly.
If I kick you in the dick, and I know I can do it hard enough to make them throw up. Because people would be like, oh, it just makes them angry and they chase the fuck ever. You've never been kicked with intention to hurt.
Exactly.
I was like, because no, sir. If you do it with the intention to hurt, ask anybody that played soccer. No. We don't have that adrenaline to make us get up and want to fight that person that just kicked us in the balls and they missed a kick.
No, normally you want to go down to your knees so you can get the card.
Most
people want to get that yellow card because you were being too aggressive, right? So you can get your penalty kick or side kick or whatever.
I'm just telling you, every time I got kicked in the nuts, there was no playing or joking about it. I got legit kicked, and it was, I'm throwing up, I'm on the ground, and my arms are pretty much like this. And then when I do finally get up and get off the field, it's somebody like a coach or medic doing this number with my leg to try to dislodge them. And as soon as they get that pop in the pelvis, stand me up and have me jumping up and down. So yeah, it's an emotional roller coaster ride.
I have been lucky. I have diverted the impact at the last second a lot of times, where it hits me more up rather than down.
That was more of how Dad taught me to play it. Because you have people like yourself that was more, I'm going to keep my feet on the ground, I'm just going to do this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas my dad's like, I'm going to teach you how to be acrobatic and do flips and do all these high jumps.
I'm going to teach you Ataru because it sounds like a great lightsaber style. I got you. Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, aerial control, absolutely. There were very few that could beat me in aerial control. And nobody really wants to stand in front of a rainbow kick anyways.
No, that's not something you want to be right in the face of. No.
No, you don't even want to be around it because, oh shit, he's up, he's doing a flip, he just kicked that leg over, meaning his body is now launching in the direction his leg was. So his leg's going in. There's no stopping at that point. If your face is here,
no.
I can't stop mid-flip and be like,
I can see that you are committed to the kick when you're in the air, yes.
Right. So you're just going to be like, no, I want to go over this way. I don't want to stand in front of it. If the ball bends and hits me in the face, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's understandable.
But
Hi.
to have his leg
advantage at Twisty
come down and do a fucking flip kick to my face with cleats, I'm good. I'm just going to leave that one be.
Never had to deal with that, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do in that situation. Now, I wouldn't do nothing. Back then, I don't know what I would have done. Back in the day,
I can tell you what happened to somebody that didn't do anything about it. I wrecked their face. My cleat caught their face. Because they weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
They were looking behind them to try to see where their teammates at, and then they come running in, and my foot just, like the edge of my cleats, boom, downward motion right to his face. Luckily, I was wearing plastic cleats, so it wasn't as devastating as it could have been.
Yeah, metal cleats would have definitely.
But he was out of the game, and so was I. Like, it's a high school game. They're like, no, hell no, unnecessary roughness. Bench.
You're out, yeah. That was a red card for sure.
Mm-hmm. The move itself, not illegal. But
making contact with another player that didn't have the ball is definitely unnecessary, and it's probably a red card.
Yeah. Because even though my foot hit the ball
if the
first.
ref was being nice, it's still a yellow card. But
Well,
he
they were
has to
watching
card
it,
you.
and they had to discuss it, because, you have ref on one side of the field, ref on the other. My foot hit the ball first.
Yeah.
But he ran in as my foot hit the ball. Because obviously for a rainbow kick and I'm doing this flip, the ball is here, I kick up and hit the ball.
Yeah.
So as I'm doing that and I do the flip to try to land at least on all fours, my foot ends up hitting dude as he kept running.
Yeah.
But the ball has already hit my foot and it already launched off. So at that point it was like, we can't say he was just going for the ball anymore.
Yeah.
He had the ball, he kicked it, but he continued in the motion, and even though me and the coach is like, how the fuck do you stop mid-flip?
You know.
Please tell me how. It's like, my coach, my at-home coach has taught me how to do all these cool flips and all these other cool things to do for aerial control. Please tell me how I stop mid-flip so that I can be even better. I can be better than pros. Look at all these pros doing the same shit that I've been practicing to do. Because my dad's the type of person like, oh, you're going to play soccer? Well, I'm going to teach you to play, and you're going to be on a Olympic level. You're going to be on an international level. People are going to fight to have a contract with you. Type of bullshit. And I'm like, no, I'm going to be in the Army. I'm just doing it because it's fun. Keeps me in shape.
Yeah.
And it helps me with my ROTC stuff as far as that physical fitness goes. Why would I want to go to professional level if I know I'm just going to be a warrior? Like, yeah, this is fun, but if I'm going to do anything other than Army, it's going to be a professional fighter. I want to hurt people. And I want to see how much hurt I can take and keep going. Like, as weird as it is, but whenever I used to fight with my older brothers, I forced them to put me through a shit ton of pain. Because, they're older brothers. Like, oh, we'll do this. And, all right, just give up. Give up. We already got you. You're not strong enough to get out of it. Just give up. And bite them. Now it's, you little shit. Because they're not thinking anymore.
Yeah, because you just...
Yeah. Now their instinct is no longer, this is play. You bit me. You shithead. Now we gonna fight. And it was great. I never got up and cried to mom and dad, they beat me up.
That's exactly what
I was always brought up fighting my older siblings. I've never really been in a fight with anybody my size.
Well, I gave up on baseball because, for one, it wasn't fast enough. Soccer was faster, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's constant running, constant doing stuff. That was one of the reasons. And the second reason is that one year I was playing in the yard. Tom and Stacy wanted to play. You want to catch pop flies? Okay.
Attention time,
Up
patrol.
goes, down goes, clonk. Well, there goes the
Universe
sister.
6 is in the lead.
I want to pop fly too. Okay.
6, eh? My cat say I'd please.
Pop! Same thing. Exactly the same way, the same height, the same everything. Pop! Right in that forehead. Well, like, this was terrible practice. So eventually, I hit up a couple more balls around, and I was like, okay, I'm tired of playing fetch with myself, right? So I go inside. Anybody want to play baseball? And they're both like, ice on their head.
No.
I gave up on baseball at that point. I was like, well, this sucks.
That was an interesting thing.
Well, my coaches told me I had a real bad habit, though. I either hit it too slow up and out to where it's a pop fly and most people would catch it, or I hit it directly where it came from.
That was my very first hit ever.
Those are the only two options I do, right? I either hit it right back at the pitcher, or I hit a pop fly and then somebody fucking catches it. And there's been a few times where I just wailed it, right? And there were some pitchers who got pissed off because it looked like I was trying to kill them with the ball, right? And they would try to walk me. And I would jump back and like samurai sword the bat, right? Because if you jump back and you do that, it hits the ball into the dirt and it bounces. So now they can't catch it as a pop fly because it hit the dirt first, right?
Mhm.
So it's like a bunt just the wrong way. My coaches hated that.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to hit me to walk me. I was like, hell no, pop! And then I would take off running. The catcher would have depending on the angle, normally the catcher would catch it and toss it. But
Right. The very first time I played, I was in the Army and we were in Camp Atterbury. This is the very first time I played. And I told him, too, like, hey, I've never played baseball. Like, all right, well, it's your turn to hit. It's like, I have no clue what I'm doing. I was like, I get the concept, club meets ball.
Exactly.
I was like,
Launch it.
but I know there's more to it than that.
Yes.
And they're like, this is going to be easy then. So they're like, how quick can you learn shit? I was like, with muscle? Real quick. So they were like, step out with this foot just as you're about to hit. Bring the bat down to your hips and swing it
That's the ball, yeah.
at the ball in a slight upward motion. When you swing, the bat should end up back
Just
here.
Step into it.
So, my very first hit, like, you'd expect somebody to miss the first time, right?
Generally, that is the common one.
No.
That's more for kids.
So, I do this. I'm here. Got my arms like this, like they told me to. My foot's here. I'm doing this number as soon as I see that ball. Coming here, and then
Yeah.
boom, like
Pop,
that.
yeah.
But instead of going here, like dropping it low and then going up, it's straight. And across.
Mhm.
So
You get that fling at the end where it's...
I hit that ball so hard, but it went right back to the pitcher's face. And the only thing the pitcher could do, and I kid you not, this is Army, and this guy goes, and ducks, and tries to throw his hand up, right? Took the glove off of his hand. That's how
How much muscle you put into it, yeah.
right. I put everything into it. I mean, I literally stepped and twisted my whole upper body into it. And then I didn't stop there. As soon as I felt it hit the ball, and my arm's already here, I just let go of the bat. So the bat almost knocks out the catcher as I'm sprinting before the bat
Yeah,
even
you're
hits
not-
the ground.
You're not supposed to do that, yeah.
Right. But I'm like, boom, and then just run all the way. Get to first base. The catcher's like, fuck that, no. And the pitcher is like, he's trying to kill my team. And then Sergeant that teaches Little League, he's like, hey, Coin, good form, great technique. Just drop the elbow a little bit. So again, you want to swing like this,
You can go up, yeah.
not this.
It's ass. I'm chopping that thing in half.
And I kid you not, you can just hear the boom. You can hear that wooden bat crack on that ball. And when we went back to look at that bat, I cracked the shit out of it. We couldn't use that bat no more. It was already starting to splinter. So they're like, no. They're like, we need to take you for a drug test. That's what we need to do. No. And the coach's like, no, that bat's like 12 years old. It had its run. He's like,
it was only a matter of time.
it was just going to happen, guys. Were we expecting a person who never played baseball before to hit the ball hard enough to be the one to retire the bat? No.
No.
We expected him to swing as hard as he can, as fast as he can, and miss.
Generally, yes.
So afterwards, he's like, great eye contact on that ball. He's like, that was terrifying that you were able to follow the pitcher's hand and then see where the ball was being released at and then just follow it. He's like, your timing was perfect. Like, you hit the ball right where you should have. Just, you hit directly instead of under. So when we go again, Now I'm hitting home runs. Because now I'm dropping the elbow, I'm swinging up.
Better at the angle, yeah.
Mhm. That's where this guy got frustrated. He's like, are you sure you never played? Like, I never played. I was like, I played softball, but that was with a bigger bat. Obviously a lighter ball. Like, just pretty much wiffle ball.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, so no, it's nothing like baseball. Like, the rules might be the same, but, you know, the wiffle ball bat is super light, and it doesn't matter how hard I swing it, it just feels like it slows down.
Yeah.
I was like, the baseball bat just wants to accelerate. And I was like, and I'm not going to lie, I love it. So they gave me an aluminum bat. They had me start playing. Then the guy's like, okay, we're going to start playing this other unit. Coin, you're our tight end. You're going to be the guy that closes us out. You're third up to bat.
Okay.
He's like, we're going to put you either third or fourth. Because the other guy that we put in fourth, he hits more frequent and he played a lot longer. So
Yeah.
at the worst case scenario is I hit a home run with two people on plate rather than getting a grand slam.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario. But oh, it was great though. Because my first sergeant, he's like, nah, I got a specialist that never played baseball before until we started practicing. But how about we make a little wager on which platoon's gonna win? I bet that Bravo Company is gonna win, and if we do, you have to carry our guide on and say we're the best for a whole month. And you have to take my guys out for beer afterwards.
Okay.
Alright, same thing if we win. You guys have to do the same damn thing. Oh, that was something. Like, first sergeant just came up there to me. No pressure, nothing. I just, you fuck this up, I'm gonna smoke you till the day you die.
Good to know. Good to know. Thanks for the warning.
Got you, Top. I won't let you down, First Sergeant. So, oh, that was just beautiful, though. I came up there. We had two announcers, one from one platoon and one from our platoon. They're like, oh, this is the first time Coin ever actually played an official baseball game in his 23 years of living. You know, let's see how the rookie does. First hit of the game for me, home run, right off the bat. And I just hear that other first sergeant, what the fuck is this shit? You said he never played. Bullshit.
Well.
And then my first sergeant's like, he hasn't. He's just a fucking genius with muscle memory. We had him do it one time the right way, and now he can't fuck it up. Ha! He doesn't even think about it. He just goes. So they absolutely asked me, like, all right, so what do you remember about the feel for that hit? What was going through your head when you hit it? I was like, I just went into a position where you guys told me to, and I just listened to my body. I let my body decide what it's going to do. It's like, no strategy. No. No timing. No 1, 2, 3 swing. No. It's like I just gauged where the ball is at and decided, hey, this is where I can get optimal momentum from the hit. I swing now, I will hit it perfectly. So, yeah, I don't do the 1, 2, 3 bullshit. I see it. Oh, that's within reach. Pop!
That's for people who can't see the ball when it's going super fast.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have to count. You should be like, okay, as soon as he makes the, finishes the throw, I should step in and swing.
Yeah,
Right?
so it was great because they were no longer allowed to throw fastballs at me. Because that's how you get the home runs in the first place. Those fastballs is what's going to get you. So it was like, no more fastballs. He's on the plate. Walk him or make him bunt it. One of those two. I'm like, That's kind of a dick move, but I came here to play. I've only hit 5 home runs. What the fuck is this shit? That's fucked up, man. I just want to hit shit really, really hard. So yeah, they ended up walking me. Like, they flat out purposely hit me every time.
Yep.
Like, they kept hitting me in the hip. And I'm like, like, literally, I'm looking at the pitcher and I'm like, and I just throw the bat down and start walking. And then when we came in, we started talking and everything. I mean, we still won the game by like 2 points. But my teammates were like, you know, he's gonna fucking kill you after this game, right? It's like he had all that anger and frustration and everything else pent up. We told him just in visual everything he hates and manifest it into that ball and just hit the living shit out of it. You just took away his stress ball. He has nothing but stress now. The pitcher at the end of the game was like, if you want to hit some balls, you know, I can stay a little bit late. I can pitch, and you just keep hitting them until you feel better. I was like, I'm good. It was a fun game. Like, it just sucks. I was hoping to hit more, but oh well. The guy was like, if it makes you feel any better, I was terrified every time I pitched to you. He's like, that was scary.
I had more muscle. When I was a kid, I didn't have muscle to do that.
Well, I mean, I was already going to the gym every day at that point. I was already going on creatine and a bunch of protein and muscle recovery and a lot of... I ate more supplements than I did actual food in the long run. So when I ate food, I ate 6 trays of fucking food. And I'm having supplements to make up for the other 12 times a day I'm supposed to eat. So until I got a microwave and some peanut butter and bread that I could take with me to work, it was a supplement. And then I started taking bread and peanut butter with me to my post and microwave some peanut butter on wheat bread.
Yeah.
And then put a little bit of protein powder on it. That part weirded out the guy I worked out with. He's like, are you mixing protein powder with peanut butter? Yes. He's like, why? Cookie and cream on top of peanut butter in between bread.
It's an ice cream sandwich.
I'm like, it tastes amazing. And I'm drinking a glass of milk. What is wrong with you? Why do you do that? You're weird.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm like 218 pounds. And I'm like, I'm weird. I do strange things with my food. Oh no. Look at that. I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ooh. It's like, you make fun of my peanut butter sandwich one more time, I'm gonna bend you like a pretzel. He's just like, I'd love to see you try. You have to catch me first. Like, you CrossFit motherfucker. It's like, fuck you. You right though, I have to catch you first.
Yeah.
You got me beat on cardio, I'll give you that.
Maybe.
Oh no, he hadn't. He did CrossFit every day. He had endurance. Even if we ran the same pace, his endurance would push him a lot further than I was. I was doing physical strength training.
Yeah.
So if I caught him, he'd be fucked. Absolutely.
Yeah.
However, to catch him is the trick. I have to be like, somebody stop him!
Throw a barrel or something.
Just grab his arm for like 2 seconds. Hold him in place. I'm still running pretty good. I'm still running 2 miles in 12 minutes. Like over 12
quick.
minutes.
That's why I was like, are you sure?
Like, I was still under the 13, but this guy's running like 12 minutes to 11 minutes 59. Those were his 2 mile runs. This motherfucker had me beat and running. Now that's not saying like somebody else that does normal PT come up there and starts talking shit. Like, you gotta catch me first. How fast your 2 miles? Because I don't go for just speed, I go for distance. And as long as I can see you, I know eventually I'm going to close in on you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that 14-minute 2 mile starting to show. Look at me, I'm not slowing down. 1, 2, I'm coming for you. Oh, but that was great. That was a good time. But yeah, he loves sending all kinds of shit in Facebook too. Like, oh, Coin met Pukey the Clown today. I told him I'd exercise with him. He had me do CrossFit. I threw up after we did the box jumps. So the box jumps was the very last bit of the exercise we had to do. So I had to jump rope, and it's not about how fast you go. You do jump rope till a certain time. So you do jump ropes for 5 minutes. You might well be jump roping for 2 days. That's what it feels like. And after you do the jump rope, you're going to do the rows. You're going to do rows for another 5 minutes. And then you're going to go up there and do, what was the other circuit he had me do? Had me run on a treadmill for 5 minutes. And then had me do squats.
Okay, that's a lot of cardio.
So doing squats for another 5 minutes. And then to wrap it up, box jumps. 5 minutes box jumps. I hit those box jumps. I didn't stop. I finished them up in the 5 minutes, and I knocked out quite a few of them. But as soon as I got off the box jumps, like we were doing this outside, we're jumping up on this little ledge and back down. So when I say little ledge, more like I'm jumping on your little freezer thing over there.
Yeah.
I'm jumping and putting my feet on that, jumping down, jumping up, jumping down.
Yeah.
Doing that for 5 minutes straight. We get done, and immediately when he says, done, he just said, wow, Coin, you stuck through it to the bitter end. Look at you. You never gave up on me once. I'm like, fuck you in this shit. And I looked at how many calories I burned. I was like, fuck. He's like, what? I was like, on top of the food I just threw up, plus the calories I burned, I have to eat another 2,000 calories to get back to where I was at. You asshole! He's like, oh, poor little baby gotta eat a lot of food. I was like, poor little baby doesn't want to eat no more. But I have to now. You dick. I have to eat 5 more meals because of you. I was good. I was right where I wanted to be. You're an ass. Ugh. And then he goes to work out with me one day at the gym. And he was, instantly he walks in, sees how much I'm lifting and what we're lifting. He's like, nope. He's like, nah, I'm good. Like, there's 2 sets of bench here. We can change up the weight on your bench press and mine. But we don't even have to play with the bench that much. I was like, we'll leave the 300 on mine. We'll put maybe 160, 180 on yours. Because the CrossFit stuff you're doing, I'm pretty sure you can do this. No problem. I was like, that's less than 50% of your body weight. I know you're in shape, so you can do it. We'll drop it. We'll do that. We'll be good to go.
Yeah.
So he does that. And he's like, nah. I can't do it. That's too much weight. I'm like, think of it like this. It's not 5 minutes of you having to do this. It's just you do this until you can't no more. Like once your body quits on you, you're good. If your body doesn't quit on you, then you ain't trying hard enough. Yeah, he didn't like that. He did like the warm-ups and the cool-downs, though. And my warm-ups was 2 minutes of plank.
Yeah.
Which, again, that's a long time.
Yes, it is.
And then 2 minutes of just doing push-ups. 2 minutes of doing reclined sit-ups. When I mean recline, I mean like your body's going past a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
And when you do these sit-ups, you don't let yourself go all the way down. The idea behind my sit-ups was there should always be tension. There is no resting, right? So it's like, this is a warm-up, meaning you shouldn't be, no. You're just lifting your body weight, that's it. There should be no reason you can't do this. So yeah, like, you're here, the bench will go here. This is as far down as you go, where your back and shoulders are parallel to the ground. Go back up.
Okay.
This way here, for one, when I do PT test, I told you I like to let my shoulders bounce off the ground and launch me back forward. When I do that, I can't do that anymore.
Exactly, the extra angle is yeah.
So my core is always engaged, and I'm having to constantly fight to come back up. There is no in between. This is what's happening. This is what we're going to keep doing. Boom. Good to go. So I do that. He does that. Absolutely loves it. And then he's like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. How do you normally do these? Because that seemed like it was way too easy.
Hayakuna fiber.
Well, I like, usually I grab a 25-pound medicine ball, hold that over my head, and do my sit-ups that way with my arms straight out. Like this way here, I can't use my arms at all to launch myself forward. Like now,
Old man
when I
talking
do
to stream roll.
this, it adds extra weight. But on top of that, I'm not doing this anymore to launch my body forward. My arms are stuck here, and then this is how the sit-up pretty much looks. Medicine ball in hand,
Yeah.
I'm doing that. He didn't like that one. He said I could fuck all the way off with that one. I was like,
Makes sense.
I got you. I understand that. Then after we do the normal sit-ups, he's like, oh, thank God that's done. I was like, yeah. Now we're going to trigger the rest of our core. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. It's going to be easier than that because now we're just going to stay in this one position with our back parallel to the ground, and we're just going to rock side to side. Like rock side to side like you're boxing. Keep your hands up here and just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Triggering here and here. For fuck's sake, we already got here.
Yeah.
Now we're working on here. Which that was nice. I was still like an action hero then. You can see the little ripples on the sides. That dude was like, you're fucking crazy. You're out of your mind. What the hell is wrong with you?
Core
Why do
stream.
you do this? Why do you hate yourself so much? And I had or people who were like, oh, I'm a strength builder. You know, I just lift for strength.
Ad.
So I go
Damn.
for high weight.
Whyvintage.com has merch. Look at it. Help an old man help you.
Okay, man, that's cool. Do what you gotta do. Show me how it's done. So I'm sitting there with 300 pounds, and he's like, no, Quan, you can go higher than that. He's like, I go higher than that. Watch. And then this is what he does.
Schedule. AMR is Live Mon
He
Friday
just
8
does
am
this.
PDT.
Like, barely bends his elbows. With 400 pounds. I'm like, well, yeah. If I was going to half-ass it, I could lift that much. If I was going to half-ass it, I could probably bench press 600. I was like,
Yeah.
but, here's how you're actually supposed to do it.
My stream
My
now
elbows
low.
come in here, 300 pounds, back up, down, up, down, up. He's like, you're going in too deep. No. I was like, I'm working the pecs, I'm working the shoulders front, all at the same time. He's like, well, that's not how I was taught to do it. I was like, yeah, that's alright, you know. Some people are taught to lift weights by their grandma. It's fine. You keep doing it Granny's way. I'll keep doing it Arnold's way. So we're doing. Well, yeah, I was like, okay, moving on to the next one. Let's do skull crushers. So 80 pounds, 80-pound dumbbell, which I think you saw me do those the other day. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just doing that, 80 pounds.
Just up and down, yeah.
Well, in this case, you're more on the bench. You want to keep your arms here, and all you're doing is just bending the forearms. So you're almost like you're about to drop that dumbbell on your head, which is what I call skull crushers. You don't want to drop an 80-pound dumbbell on your head.
No.
I mean, there's better ways to get out of work. So I did that. Then we did the 2-arm muscle up, which is where your arms are here with a dumbbell, and you just bring it straight back. So now you're working the back, and you're working your triceps and your forearms, because you're straightening your wrist out as you're doing it. So your wrists are like this, and then you're bringing it back forward where it's here. So you're getting that nice little work here, little workout there. It's great. And you have your shoulder press. Pretty much everybody knows the shoulder press. You have it on your shoulder, you're just going up. And then I had the military press, which instead of going behind my back, it stays on my chest, and I just keep going, keeping my back engaged with it. So now my mid back is engaged all the way through it. So I'm just like, you guys need to figure something shit out. The dude was saying he does strength training, but it's not really strength training if you're lifting that, but you're not really lifting it. Because if all I have to do is get something off the bar, then my max right now is what my max used to be, 300 pounds. I can get 300 pounds off the bar, but I ain't doing much else with it. Once I get it off the bar, I might not even be able to keep it up off the bar that long. And I would say probably as soon as I did this and get it off the bar, my arms would instantly just go back down. I'm like, yeah, no. You're ridiculous, man. You need to work on your form. You need to work on your technique. Because he looked fat, too. So he was talking about how much he does all this and this. I'm like, that's weird. Like, you lift more than I do. You do more than what I do. It makes no sense in the difference between our bodies. Like, I don't understand how I look like an action hero and you kind of look like an Incredibles movie character. What? Man, I'm just being honest with you. I don't understand it at all. How are you blubbery, but you do what I do? And you eat less than I do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, it makes no sense. I eat 5,000 calories more than you do, easily, and that's just me eating that one dinner.
XD.
Right? 5,000 more calories eating one tray or eating dinner than what he does. And I'm eating more throughout the day. I'm on like a 38,000 calorie diet. I'm eating a shit ton. Because young, my metabolism was a very, fuck you, eat whatever you want, we're not putting on any weight. So I was stuck at 179 to 180 pounds. Trying to get to 200 pounds was a fucking nightmare. So I had to double up my calorie intake. And I had to go to the gym on top of that. Going to the gym was the easy part. The calorie intake, that was the hard part. But as soon as I got there, and I finally hit 200 pounds, I was happy. You know, after 2 months of this shit, or 4 or 5 months of that stuff, I'm running into people I haven't seen in forever, and they don't even recognize me. Which means, for me, it's like, yeah, you put in that work. You put in that work, and look at you now. You are right where you wanted to be. Good job. Don't give up. Keep going on it. So, was weird because he bragged about all of it. And he's like, I'm stronger than Coin. And we had people go to the gym with us, working out with him. They're watching me work out and like, hey, I thought you said you were stronger than Coin. I am. Coin is going more depth and more range of motion than you are. Yeah, the weights are a little less, but let's see what you can do with 300 pounds. Right? So he took the extra 100 pounds off of it, put the 300 pounds on. Go down as deep as Coin does. Come on, you said you're stronger than him. This is the way to prove it. Coin just did 20 of these damn things like that. So he's sitting there and he's like this. He's like, I can't.
Why not?
So he pulled it off and
Why
like,
not?
dude, you're not stronger than Coin. It's like, we thought it was kind of weird looking at Coin's body and yours. Yeah, no, you ain't stronger than Coin. It's like, sorry to hurt your feelings. I know you've been going to the gym way more than he has. He just started going, but no, he's stronger than you. There's no nice way of putting it. He's stronger by a lot.
By a lot.
So for him to do the same amount that I was doing, they dropped him down to 180 pounds. They dropped him 180 pounds, and now
180?
yeah, he went down to 180 pound bench press.
Okay.
Where I was doing 300, that 180 pounds was getting me the same amount of workout. My 300 pounds was getting me.
Damn, okay.
So, like they had somebody actually sit in and teach them.
That's a difference.
You're doing it wrong. It's like you're not going to get strong.